something happened here. What it is ain't exactly clear.
Folks, I used to work at the Des Moines Water Works, and I managed a laboratory, and we had work call at 7 o'clock in the morning, and after that I would go over to the pumping station where my boss's office was to give him a report on the rivers that morning so we could make decisions on treatment. And if the Raccoon River right outside the plant was brown and muddy and foamy and full of nitrate, he'd always ask me, "Where's the outrage? Where is the outrage that this is the water that we have to treat for 500,000 people so they can drink it?" And I'd always say, "Yeah, where's the outrage?" And folks, I'm here to tell you tonight, the outrage has arrived. We're outraged we can't take our children and grandchildren to a state park beach and swim without worrying about them catching some disease. We can't draw a glass of water from our tap without worrying about its safety, and so we have to go spend $1,000 for a reverse osmosis system. We're outraged that our children leave the state because they don't want to live in a place that they think is going to kill them. At the same time, we're outraged that we have a president in Washington, D.C. that destroys the commodity markets by implementing these stupid tariffs. We're outraged that farmer suicide rate is 4 times what it is for the general population. We're outraged that Iowa is the #1 state for farm foreclosures. We're outraged that farmers have to pay extremely high input costs to grow corn and soybeans. And we're outraged that their diesel fuel and fertilizer is stuck behind the Strait of Hormuz. Finally, we're outraged that corporate agribusiness comes to our state and extracts wealth from your state and my state and leaves us with pollution and cancer. And look who funds the campaign of my opponent, incumbent Secretary of Agriculture Mike Naig. It's these very corporate agribusinesses that I speak of, these ungovernable, multinational corporate agribusinesses that keep farmers pigeonholed in this production system and that keep a death grip on our politics. And it's time to end this. It's time to end this. Citizens, non-farming citizens, don't get the outcomes that they want in terms of water quality and environmental outcomes. Farmers don't get the outcomes that they want in terms of economic outcomes. And so it begs the question, why are we doing this? Let's do something different. Let's transition farmers to a more sustainable and resilient and humane production system that's going to return prosperity to rural Iowa. Look at what corporate agriculture has done to rural Iowa. We have 70 counties losing population. We have the 4th worst brain drain in the country, our young people living. We see our small towns shriveling away, their shells of their former self. It's time for a new vision here for agriculture. Agriculture is the way to restore prosperity to rural Iowa. That's what I intend to do. I'll finish here by telling you only 12 states elect a Secretary of Agriculture. Iowa is one of them. All 12 that are elected in the United States are Republicans. Come January 3rd, we're going to have one Democrat. We're going to have one Democrat. So, thanks for coming tonight, folks. Chris Jones for Iowa.com. We're going to win this thing.